Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, non-binaries, and transgenders, this is the Ultra Heelz Wrestling Podcast, live from Bravery Studios in Garfield, New Jersey. I am Darth Messiah. I don't always finish stories, but when I do, I finish them on your mother's face, and that is not PG, people. That is not PG. And I also don't work for WWE, so it does not matter. Typically on the phones, we have Alex the Heel. He is running late. He will be here shortly. But on the boards, Stevie Franchise or Mr. J Kid, if you are not PG.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Stevie Franchise on the ones and twos, giving you that Ultra Wrestling Heel news.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Never. Yo. Interesting road to WrestleMania.
Yes.
I would say.
Somehow we've completely reverted back to the Attitude Era.
Yes, we have. I love it. What's going on, Calvin?
What's good, Calvin?
Our wise man of the chat. What's going on?
I'm all out of sorts. That Wingstop got me.
Yo, for real, that Wingstop.
It's got me.
Gotten you.
Got me feeling some type of way.
Oh man. I already miss Professor Knox, aka X-Men Damn.
That's my guy.
That's our guy, you know.
That's our guy from way back.
Word.
Way back, like a Cadillac on full flats.
Shout outs to you. And now, per his request, by the way.
Okay.
I've taken out the Funk Master Flex bomb. Per his request.
That's right. He did request that.
He did request that. So now on and forever, we will not use any Funk Master Flex sound effects.
Right.
Per X-Men Damn Professor Knox request.
Yeah, death to the Funk Flex bomb.
Yeah, so this is the last year. And speaking of him, it's not a sham, it's not a scam, it's Professor Knox, fam. What's going on, fam?
What up?
He's here on time. You know?
Just in time for Cheeks of the Week.
Cheeks
of the Week.
Yes.
Yeah.
And kicking it off with some lovely young ladies.
What's good in the hood?
Sky Blue, Deonna Purrazzo. I love that she put on a little weight because them cheeks got yes.
Yo, I gotta say.
And Samantha Irvin for ring
yes.
announcer. Yes.
Samantha got some yeeks, man.
Yeah. But yeah, Deonna, that little extra weight, everybody's hating on it. I'm not. That little extra weight is just right.
Man. They don't know what they're missing. That's the meat grabbing. You know, or the
love handles.
The love handles.
Love handles.
There you go. Yeah, thanks for correcting that. Yeah, that's the love handles. That's when you grab them, you know. Yeah.
Come here. I said come here.
In my case, ven aquí. Ven aquí. Word, man. We got a good show for you tonight. Definitely.
Yeah, that middle one's Sky Blue. Yes, the middle one is Sky Blue. And Samantha Irvine. Yeah.
Yeah. Ricochet's so lucky. It should have been me. That's gotta be. I gotta make that as the replacement soundbite.
Yeah.
It should have been me. It should have been me.
And now introduce your favorite one, because since you mentioned it.
Of course. Thank you for putting it. All right. So on the right, I know that is wifey right there, Kairi Sane. Of course. Yeah. Darth knows that I love my Oriental cheekage. You know. So yes. Now on the left,
Io Shirai.
It's Io Shirai, yeah.
Io Sky, whichever one you choose to call her.
Yeah, Io Sky, Io Shirai, Io is Io.
Io Mio Mayo.
Io Mio will be Mio later on.
And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
Thank you, Austin. All right.
Which it was 316 Day this past weekend.
Yes, of course. Shout outs to Stone Cold Steve Austin.
What?
Oh, wait. What?
Drink me a beer, another beer, a shot of tequila, gin, a margarita, and another beer.
And a Bloody Mary. Shout out to Stone Cold Steve Austin, one of the greatest of all time.
Cold
Happy
said
316, everybody. Well,
Yes.
3 days ago, but
yeah.
happy belated 316.
And then you wake up the next day and celebrate with Sheamus and have a pint.
That's true. We were shit. I was actually celebrating having a pint, you know, thinking that Sheamus was next to me, you know. Yeah, shout outs to the fella.
And we're going to round out this week's Cheeks with the queen of angles. She is back, Maria Kanellis. And she's celebrating with a couple little booties because little booties matter.
They do.
We've got Peyton Royce, a.k.a. Cassie Lee, and
yes.
WWE referee Jessica Carr.
Oh, that's Jessica Carr?
That's Jessica Carr.
No wonder. I was like, what is that creepy smile, yo?
That is Jessica Carr.
I was like, that smile looked familiar.
Who I do think looks better than Aubrey. That's just me.
That's true.
Because she's got teeth like Mr. Ed. But that's...
Yeah. Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
I think so. Man. But yeah, Peyton Royce. Oh my God. Little cheeks mattered indeed.
I mean, I between Peyton Royce and her tag partner, I do like
Billy Kay?
Billy Kay over Peyton Royce. That's just me.
I take Billy. It's something about Peyton that I don't know. When she looks at me, bro. If she looks at me, I feel like I'm gonna feel some type of way, and I'm not talking about a bad way. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yep.
Word.
And we're gonna have Ultra Fantasy booking at the end of the show today, so we're gonna bypass that if you're in its normal slot today.
Doing a little something different.
Little something different.
Yeah.
Because Pharaoh has spoken.
Oh yeah.
He will not take this lion down. He ain't catching strays no more.
I told you. He's gonna come in with the tank. I'm telling you.
He ain't catching strays no more. He has spoken on Raw. Rock is a cat.
He's a cat.
Rock's the pussy. That's what we're saying. Rock is the pussy.
Oh.
If y'all ain't catch that, you gotta read between the lines.
He's a feline.
You gotta read between the lines.
The dog has spoken. You know what was crazy? If we can...
The feud that we never thought would happen.
Rock
Rock
versus Pharaoh. Watch at WrestleMania. We're gonna have to promote Rocco, bro, our studio dog, to fight Pharaoh, bro.
Oh, Rocco's on the poster for if you want a discount from
yes.
Studios this month.
Make sure you guys go to Instagram on Bravery Studios NJ. You're gonna see a promotion with our lovely dog Rocco.
Yes.
Yes, Rocco, Dwayne the Rocco Johnson, as I call him. And hopefully we'll have a WrestleMania 41 dog match, you know, with nah, that ain't gonna be good. Scratch that. But yeah, we definitely got a good promotion. Make sure you guys if you want to do a podcast, come through, use the promotion, you get a discount.
This month only. BraveryStudios.com if you're in the North Jersey area.
Make sure you come through.
Or if you want to, if you're into traveling for your show. That's it.
Book a tour. Yeah, let's do it.
Recommend a friend.
Oh,
Yes.
We'll work with you.
Share the post.
Shout outs to Rocco. I love that dog.
But yes, so who would have thought we'd have Rocco and now I'm talking about the
now
Rocco.
we're talking about Rocco. This is Rocco's episode.
I didn't see Rocco today. Is he sleeping or?
He's probably sleeping right now. You'll see him after. All right.
Pharaoh and The Rock have been going at it.
You think it's a good feud, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's in your mind. You want Pharaoh versus Rocco.
Whoa. We ain't doing
no, we ain't doing that. That's a dream.
Vic. No Mike Vick.
No Mike Vick.
No Mike Vick.
In the game.
Oh, yes. Okay.
In the game. That's it. Not Mike Vick. They won't even fight. They're probably just, just play. That's it.
Yeah.
Rocco likes to play a lot.
Puppy bowl.
Yeah, exactly.
Puppy bowl style.
Exactly. Yo, Razor Cabron, what's good? Yeah, they talking about X-Men Damn. But yeah.
You goofy little dog, Pharaoh.
Finally, Finally, Pharaoh responds back.
Yes.
What's his take?
Yes.
What do you think?
What was that?
What do you think? Like, the next opportunity of this is, because this has been a great like feud back and forth.
I'm obviously down the road. Well, not obviously.
You think he's gonna bring Pharaoh at WrestleMania?
I don't know.
Bite The Rock's ass?
I don't know. Because it's the pyro. Dogs just hate fireworks. And you remember when he used him at, I believe it was the first Double or Nothing, Pharaoh freaked out. So you can't really bring the dog to the show.
True. I mean, you could bring him after the entrance.
Yeah, I guess.
You know? Definitely.
But does Pharaoh know how to work, though? Or is it going to be a real bite?
That's going to be...
We got to get Pharaoh. We got to teach Pharaoh to work.
Yeah, right? I mean, dogs are teachable. You can
true.
You can definitely teach them how to do it. I'm sure Pharaoh is a young age. So.
No, he's old.
Is he old?
Pharaoh's old. Yeah. He's Pharaoh. Pharaoh's at least like 9 or 10.
You can still teach him
He's on the back 9.
You can still teach
He's on the
him
back
that
9.
age. You can still teach him that age, though.
Yeah.
You know? But that was a classic clapback, of course.
Yeah.
Thanks to Calvin saying it is. I did like The Rock's promo, though.
On SmackDown?
On Instagram.
Oh, Instagram, okay.
Where he said, "It's off the direction you could fuck." Like, some shit like that. That shit was fun.
Yeah. You can hit the next slide. So, Rock Concert 2024.
I told you we were going to get one.
Now, before The Rock even got going, The Rock's some woman in the crowd started screaming. Rock said, "You sound like somebody The Rock can love, drunk and horny."
I feel like he was being particularly face in this one.
Well, that's
because
that's
of where
the beauty
he's at.
of The Rock. He can flip on a dime.
I love it. I love that this man could do anything. He could literally do anything, and he would just pop like no other.
Now, apparently, allegedly there's an issue in the locker room. Where this is coming from, I don't know. This might just be the smart websites.
Yep.
This might be Uncle Dave making up a story. Who knows where it's coming from? But allegedly, well, we do know WWE higher ups have a policy that all talent must stick to PG language on TV and on social media. However, The Rock is out here dropping F-bombs. And again, allegedly, the locker room has a problem with this. That why is there a double standard that The Rock can do this and everybody else still has to stick to the rules?
Because he's the final boss.
Thank you. Literally, he is the boss. Because he's on the board of directors. If his behavior affects anybody more than anybody, it affects himself as a board member. It is a reflection of the company. He is the company. And B, even if he wasn't, he is The Rock. He's one of the biggest grossing stars to ever exist in the company. That is the person you bend the rules for. Duh.
Yeah, like, why would even anybody complain about this, honestly? Like, I understand if you're trying to get your shine and you're just picking out something that's happening right now and you're like, that should have been me. Like, that should have been me, or that should be whatever. But don't be a mark. Don't be a fucking mark. Don't be a crybaby.
Calvin, we're going to get to that part.
Oh, shit.
The part two.
Yes. Oh, man. But Cody, let's get the... Well, let's talk more of the Rock concert, actually.
Yeah, so network standards and practices typically have issues with language, but sometimes you'd rather be real and come from the heart and shoot from the hip and try to have fun.
I feel like that's what he did here.
Exactly. That was The Rock's response to the criticism on the internet. Now, someone that everybody hates equally, WWE fans, AEW fans, Dave Meltzer, Jim Cornette, everybody that's against each other all equally hate Vince Russo.
Yep.
Vince Russo, if I can read this, because it's not written in English, because we know he doesn't write well.
Yep.
He put on Twitter, just watch the opening segment of SmackDown. That's a fucking promo. The Rock owned that crowd. The guy can turn babyface heel in a second if he wants. That's a promo. That's a pro. Not some bleach blonde crybaby talking about his mommy or some Cameron Miranda cross-dressing wannabe who is almost a decade still doesn't know who his character is. I told you you cannot put these arse clowns in the same ring as an absolute pro who drips experience, charisma, and greatness. This is a shoot.
Yeah, that's what he said before
He's
the Cody
partially
promo.
right and partially wrong.
Yeah.
If I can dissect his poor English.
Guy writes like he has freaking Parkinson's and shit.
Yeah. But now, part 2 on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
Cody came out. He wasn't crying. He wasn't talk. He did talk about his mama. He did,
But he
wasn't
nice
crying.
things though. He did
And
say nice things.
he himself was not PG anymore.
Man.
As Kelvin said in the chat, LDS. Cody said little dick syndrome.
You know what's crazy? I feel like Cody next year or whatever year he wants to is one heel turn away from being Homelander.
I believe Cody is on the John Cena path and will never turn heel.
Never say never. Because, John Cena, I mean,
I believe
that
he's
was
on the
a
John
Vince
Cena
work.
path. Well, that was a
that
Vince
was a Vince
thing.
work.
I believe we're on the Cody's sticking to his AEW, promise, and he's not turning heel.
Okay, but that's an AEW promise.
I think that's a personal thing. I think he's determined to never turn heel. I believe he is.
Even if they turn on him just like in AEW?
I think so.
All right. We'll see.
I think he leaves the company before he turns heel.
All right. Because he would be great if he did like a persona, like Homelander, a Homelander persona. Like, not the killing people, but like just just hurting them and like insulting them and shit. Like,
Yeah. Oh, and let's not forget The Rock. They had a mashup of the regular rock music with the old school.
yes. Oh, yes. Yes.
Hollywood
We have to
rock.
talk about that. Yes. So, in the beginning, you know it's gonna be like the
If you
regular.
smell-
If you
yeah.
smell, once the lightning hits, the transition to the 2000 or let's say 1999
The
to
Rock
2001 Rock says,
The Rock says.
and then transition into the Hollywood theme that we always
the
wanted.
slow-paced one.
Mm-hmm.
With
The
the
slow
with the
pace.
heavy guitar.
How fucking dope was that? I loved it. I was like, yo, it gave us a nostalgia trip into the Hollywood theme. Guys, I'm telling you, this was the best. I think this is The Rock's best entrance. Honestly.
Wait till we get to Mania.
Yeah, right? Because I feel like there's more and more now. Like,
Now,
he's going to add up more.
Here's something I've been thinking about for Mania.
Yeah, what's up?
Being that Seth, Roman, and Cody have to have entrances both nights, what the fuck are they going to do? I guess they're
true.
getting bland entrances night 1 and they'll all have big entrances night 2.
They should. I mean, that has
They'll
to
just
be
have
a
like
thing.
regular arena entrances night 1 and then they'll get their Mania entrance night 2.
You know who they're going to give it to, though? They're going to give it to The Rock.
Yeah.
Because The Rock is the only one that's going to be like the biggest entrance for that night 1.
Or will Cody and Seth
Have an entrance
have like a
themselves?
group entrance that night? Because they do have a T-shirt.
They do.
It's the Freaking Nightmare T-shirt. So I'm thinking.
Great name, by the way.
Yeah, they might get a group entrance that
The
night.
freaking nightmare entrance?
Yeah. Just a thought.
Shit, that would be nice.
Just a thought.
Just to think that these two hated each other in the beginning.
But that's how some of the greatest tag teams in history came to be. You had a rivalry. One eventually turned from heel to babyface or babyface to heel.
Mm-hmm.
You came together for the greater good. Again, whether you're a babyface or a heel team.
Yep.
And then you continue your career as a tag team. That's when wrestling was wrestling and psychology was actually a thing. But
yes.
But
I mean, if we were to have that entrance, I mean, it would be a future tag team.
Well, if you think about that's what happened with Sheamus and Cesaro, the Bar.
Exactly.
They used traditional tag team psychology. How that team came to be. They were enemies, and they became allies. And they went on for what, like 5-6 years as a tag team and won, what was it, like 10 championships?
Yeah.
Who would have thought that would have been a great team? They were a very popular team. It wasn't like It wasn't like they just stuck together because the company made them stay together. They were a popular team that was over.
I was surprised how, over they were after that formed, because once they started doing the bar entrance and then, the hand gestures and all that stuff, I mean, it was catchy.
Yeah.
It's definitely catchy with Cesaro and Sheamus.
In other Rock news, it's been discovered that he is training. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's the next thing.
Yeah, that's the next one.
He is lobbying to get his grandmother,
Leah
Maivia, in the Hall of Fame. Because she took over Polynesian Pro Wrestling, PPW, after the High Chief died. So he's trying to get her in the, I guess, like the non-wrestler wing, which is where Paul Heyman is.
Which I believe is well-deserved.
Yeah.
Definitely well-deserved. She did bring a lot into the Polynesian region for wrestling. I mean, she literally worked with Vince and, just to get wrestlers into the door, like...
As shown in Young Rock, which got canceled.
Yeah.
They had a talent trade going on back and forth. Vince would send a guy or two over there. He didn't send all of them at once like it was shown in the show. You didn't get Andre and Hogan and Flair and Macho Man all in the same day. You'd get one or two of them at a time for like a couple weeks. Not all of them at once for a month. It didn't work like that.
Nah. I mean, but she definitely helped out other wrestlers too that's not Polynesian, like Macho Man Randy Savage, Iron Sheik. List goes on, man. Like Junkyard Dog too, right?
Yeah.
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 Shit. So she did a lot for this industry. I think that would be a good call if they put her in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Next to the High Chief,
Yeah. I have no qualms with that.
Yeah, I definitely don't. Yeah, I'm all for it.
Yep, I'm good with it.
Now, more Rock news, right?
Now more Rock news.
The Rock has taken over everything.
The Rock has been training with AJ Lee.
Yep.
Of all people.
That's crazy.
The wife of Phil Brooks, CM Punk.
Yep.
Funny how that works out, right?
That is funny as hell, bro.
Pipe bomb. Pipe bomb. Tell me when I'm telling lies.
Shout out to Hugo. Those are his drops.
Funny how that works.
It
Training with CM Punk's wife.
Man. But they're cool though. Like they're Punk and Rock. Now, yeah, they're cool now. Like
not in 2012, but now.
2011, 2012. It was a crazy year that year.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Punk said it right. Where were everybody else at when Punk was having this issue about finishing his story? Oh, small world, bro.
Oh, go back like 3 pictures real quick.
Why you look like Blue Tista, like skinny Blue Tista?
Go back to the Rock and Cody picture real quick. In the background, there's a sign that says "Acknowledge Ava Raine."
Oh wow. Yeah.
Monday night was wild for signs.
It was, and I didn't watch the whole thing, but I've seen like some of them, and they were wild.
Yeah. Acknowledge Ava Raine.
Ava Raine, wow. She broke a record, right? That nobody could possibly do it unless there's a 21-year-old. Like she's the youngest general manager.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So.
Oh, The Rock has now been on more TV shows this year than Roman Reigns.
Oh yes, yeah. And it was just a couple of months, a couple of weeks.
The Rock has made more appearances in 2024 than Roman Reigns. Figure that one out.
How does The Rock come back and have more time, and then Roman Reigns has been here for years, and he still got more fucking time than Roman Reigns? I feel like this should be Rock versus Cody, man. Like, instead of Rock versus Roman. It's literally, this is what it looked like right now. Like, why is Roman not clapping back?
That, again, I think it's part of the long-term planning now where Rock steals the shine, Rock screws everything up for Roman, and now we have a reason to have Rock Roman.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be a next year thing.
But within the next 2 weeks, you've got to get the heat back on Roman.
Yes, you do.
That's the only thing.
So I like, I don't know if you have a picture of that part of, I don't think you do, but that night where Paul Heyman actually came in.
Oh, yeah, that later in the Cody promo, Heyman came in, yeah.
Yes, and he gave him a stipulation for this week's SmackDown?
I don't remember.
Yeah, it was this week's SmackDown that's going to happen. So pretty much Paul Heyman offered that Roman Reigns will be there alone. No bloodline,
okay.
Nobody. And wants Cody Rhodes to be there alone as well.
Right.
So they can actually like have this feud like ignited.
Yeah, there you go. That's how you get the heat back on Roman.
That's how you get that heat back on Roman. Obviously, I feel like it's a setup. And it's not surprising. But that's literally the way to go.
Yeah.
Definitely. Happy birthday to AJ Lee. It's her birthday today? Oh, shit. Let's go.
In other Bloodline news, Jimmy and Jay went face to face, and Jay didn't like anything Jimmy had to say because Jimmy said, everything you've ever earned is because of Big Brother.
I'm hinting a little jealousy. For real. But this is really...
And then Jay said, I'm going to knock the yeet out your ass.
Ooh, I remember he said that too.
I'm going to knock the yeet out your ass.
Yo, the sign back there.
Call Rikishi.
Yeah.
I told you the sign was on point last night. That might even be the same person that had the Ava Rain sign. It's in the same area.
He's a Bloodline member. Call Rikishi.
Call Rikishi.
Yo, I love it. The Attitude Era is back, man. That's what it is. I love it.
But yeah, this was another great you believed
You believed it.
You believed it because Jay was like he was like, I miss you. We used to ride together. We don't talk no more. It's like, hey, it's like, I didn't change. You changed.
Mm-hmm. Man, this feud is gonna be crazy. And I was just talking about certain friends. Like, this is gonna be the third brother match.
Yes, and they've all happened at WrestleMania 10,
25, and 40 now.
No, 10, 20, 40. 10, 20, 40.
20?
Hold on. I have the screenshot. Let me go back.
I thought it was like 10, 25, and then 40.
Screenshot.
Because 25 was Matt and Jeff.
Oh, no, you're right. 10, 25, and 40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Brett Owen, Matt Jeff, and now Jimmy J.
Jimmy J, yeah. With three M's.
Jimmy.
Also, I noticed something.
That perfect super kick form?
Yes.
How he is completely upside down with the leg extended. The perfect super kick?
I feel like that is the proper way to do a super kick.
Fuck the Young Bucks?
Yes.
fuck Adam Cole?
Fuck the Elite. I can't believe we're saying this in 2024, bro. We used to say fuck the Revival. Now it's the other way around.
Hey.
Things change, bro.
It's what happens when you're complete douchebags.
That's true. That is true. I also noticed something else. In line of that perfect super kick. Did you see how straight his perfect teeth are now with Jimmy? He got some crazy perfect teeth now.
You went and got him too.
Yeah, like what?
Roman got him, then Jay got him, now Jimmy's got him.
Now Jimmy's got him. Yeah. I was like, oh, them teeth.
So don't make enough money yet. He can't get him yet.
Right?
Unless one of them want to get it as a birthday present or something, but he ain't making enough money yet.
They could be a good brother just doing that, you know?
Them shits ain't cheap.
Yeah. Solo will have his time, though.
Yeah.
Definitely. But I'm looking forward to this.
Unless Uncle Dwayne wants to pay for him, because, Ava got him. Right? Ava already got him. And she's only,
Uncle Dwayne loaded.
No.
Uncle Dwayne loaded, though. Dude. I can't wait for this match. Every match in WrestleMania, it seems like my dream match.
Yeah.
You know, so I can't wait.
As we were saying earlier, Matt Hardy was at. No, actually, we talked about this off screen. Matt Hardy was at Raw last night.
Well, we did mention them in the WrestleMania 25. So.
Oh yeah. Matt Hardy was in the skybox. Last night, and his wife, Rebby, she put a little TikTok reel thing up, and she was
not hiding at all. Just by the way, for all you marks out there,
and for everybody that thinks, because this was during the tag team elimination matches to be in the ladder match at WrestleMania. For everybody that thinks, the Hardys are going to show up again mysteriously at WrestleMania, no. They're both still under contract beyond WrestleMania. Matt does end soon, but not before WrestleMania. And Jeff potentially is at least another year.
Yeah.
Because of when he signed versus when Matt signed. Plus, AEW does that thing where you get injured, they can extend your contract, plus the time that Jeff missed for rehab. So Jeff is he's at approximately another year worth.
Yeah.
And I do think Matt ends soon, if I remember correctly.
I mean, it could be just Matt, though, later on, but, I don't think WrestleMania-wise. I think, right after SummerSlam or whatever, Don't get your hopes up for a Hardy Boy reunion again.
They're not going to be at WrestleMania.
What was it? WrestleMania
20? No, 30,
34?
33. That was Orlando.
When they showed up, instead of the New Day being in there.
That was one of the biggest shockers.
Yeah.
Even though all the hints were there because they had dropped all their indie belts that weekend.
They were doing this collection of tag team titles.
The Expedition of Gold.
Expedition of Gold.
They dropped all their indie belts that weekend. So it was the hint was there.
Yeah.
But nobody was put two and two together they're going to show up at WWE at WrestleMania this weekend. And they were fucking in that bus all day, and nobody except Triple H and Vince and whoever the match agent was knew they were there. The people in the match didn't know they were there.
Yeah. It was a crazy surprise to do that,
The people in the match thought it was New Day.
Yeah, for real. The
New Day didn't know it was there until they were told to announce the Hardys.
That's crazy. The Michael Cole did say did mention the Hardy Boys. I don't know what he mentioned though.
They were just talking about the history of ladder matches and yada yada.
Okay.
Yeah. Because TKO doesn't give a shit about hating on the history of people that no longer work for your company. So they're allowed to talk about it now.
That's good. You know what? I got to give applause to the TKO for that decision.
And Triple H.
And Triple H, of course. Father Levesque.
But speaking of that man that hates on the history of people that no longer work for them, Vince McMahon and this damn lawsuit that just keeps rearing its ugly head. A report from Brandon Thurston.
What's good in the hood?
He's one of the. He works for WrestleNomics. It's his website. He gets really in depth into the back business of the wrestling industry. But anyway, he's got a report on the corporate officers 1, 2, 3, and 4 that were named in the lawsuit from Janelle Grant. In the lawsuit, and as in most lawsuits, when naming multiple parties throughout the lawsuit, instead of individually naming every single person every single time, people are assigned code names, not to hide them, but there's an appendix, and you put the person's name in the appendix, and then you use their code name throughout the body of the lawsuit. So, corporate officer number 1, Nick Khan. Corporate officer number 2, Brad Bloom, somebody that was on the board, personally assigned by Vince McMahon when he did the hostile takeover.
I'm sorry, I thought you were gonna say Brad Maddox.
No.
I was like, no.
Brad Bloom. Corporate officer number 3, Stephanie McMahon. Corporate officer number 4, Brian Nurse. I don't know who he is. So,
he's a nurse.
It looks like Nick Khan had a big hand in hiding Vince McMahon's secrets.
Ooh,
which means
it might go
when
to
the dust settles, he might be out the door from TKO. being that Stephanie's kind of down the list, obviously she's family. She's in the office every day.
Jesus!
We can assume she had a pretty good knowledge, but again, what part did she play in either hiding it, diverting attention from it? We don't know. But the fact that Nick Khan was named number 1 kind of says that he had a big hand in whatever.
You know that was coming though. The thing is, like, Nick Khan was working well with Vince McMahon after the merger, until this shit happened.
Yeah.
So I think he did have a hand in this.
And you have to remember, Janelle Grant, she was given a job in the office that she clearly was not qualified for. Mm-hmm. So Nick Khan, again, Nick Khan being there in the office is witnessing, well, not exactly witnessing, but allegedly knowing these things are happening and either finding a way to brush it under the rug or divert attention from it. Mm-hmm. Because, again, you're number 2 in command.
Man, it's a dark day in TKO.
Yeah. So, there's a possibility he might have to part ways too. Yep. When the dust settles.
And we'll be here to actually give you that news when he does.
Yes. And semi Vince McMahon news, it's actually Daniel Bryanson news.
Mm-hmm. Brydan.
Brydan. Alex might be calling in. He finally texted me.
What up, G?
All right, bet.
Just be on the horn. Just be on the horn.
I got you.
There you go. There you go.
All right, introduce yourself, sir.
Alex, the motherfucking heel, the man that fell down the steps and bumped his head, and now he woke up and wish he was dead.
Damn.
Are you okay?
No, but I was tired from work. I swear, I just woke up. My alarm went off. It was going off still from when I told it to go off.
Damn.
That's
wild. I felt like that yesterday. I did not want to get up for work.
I didn't go for it yesterday because of the same reasons.
St. Patrick's Day, huh? And 3/16. We did it to you.
I mean, it's overhaul of drinking. I was drinking that weekend, though. I usually don't drink.
I'm about to know. It didn't get to me. I went to Galaxy Con in Virginia. So
Gotcha.
Nice.
Gotcha.
So, dying slowly, just woke up. Now I should have some kind of good luck.
All right. We're on, let's see, Bryan Danielson. He did an interview where he said, Vince McMahon actually called me one night. At the time, I was loosely a part of WWE Creative, and he called me one night and said, what is AEW doing that we're not doing? I went and watched 8 weeks straight of TV within the span of 6 days, and I was like, here's a list of things. And now, he's a part of AEW Creative.
Exactly.
And I'm sure he did the complete opposite.
Well,
hey Vince, let me show you what they're doing wrong. Are you gonna let me go?
What up, G?
I'm gonna go over there and tell them what the fuck they're doing wrong then. Shit.
And it hasn't helped on the other side, so.
Hey man, look, there's only so much then you can tell people before they go, you know what? You right.
I feel like anytime we're covering Vince McMahon, Alex does show up, though.
Yeah.
He just I
think his spidey senses went off.
Yo, for real.
I feel it in the air sometimes. It's really weird.
What's good in the hood?
Yeah, so this was during the time of when he was retired and working as a general manager on screen, and he was doing he was learning to match agent, and he was learning creative work as well on the side. So I guess he got this assignment. Hey, go watch AEW because you're an indie guy. Go see what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah,
make some sense of it.
He tried his best.
He kind of did, man.
Yeah, he tried his best. And he's trying his best over there now, and it ain't working.
It's not. It's not.
Yeah. Dave Meltzer, this idiot.
He looks like an idiot in the picture.
Okay, on a recent podcast.
You fucking mark!
Here's a quote. WWE doesn't need, this is in regards to Will Ospreay. WWE doesn't need him. They don't need him anymore. But he is the most talented wrestler in the world, and it was a miss by WWE not to get him. He has more charisma than Cody Rhodes, and look at Cody Rhodes there, you know?
What is his problem with Cody Rhodes?
Hold on. I've seen him in programs with Kenny Omega, with the Kenny Omega program. I saw him with Michael Oku, and he can do that stuff. There was the question, but even the promo on Wednesday, it's like he can be that guy. It would take him a little while to get to Seth Rollins' level, but once he got there, he would surpass him. And with Cody has so much goodwill. I'm not saying he would surpass Cody, but in time he would become he's good because he's only 30 and Cody's 38. He's on his way up and Cody's already there. In the ring, he's so much better than Cody. Cody's a fantastic character, and his story his story, he's really made the story work.
Well, that sounds like he's bashing Cody though in the beginning. It's like a passive aggressive. Hey, like he's good, but this guy's better.
Hold on. Let's go back to the statistics. Dave Meltzer has given Will Ospreay 38 5-star or higher matches. Mm-hmm. The next closest is Kenny Omega at 29. And then after that is Omega, I think, at 20, Okada at 26. Mm-hmm. And again, as he just said, Ospreay is only 30 years old. So he's got, another 12, 15 years to wrestle, and he's already got 38 5-star or higher matches. He's going to have 100 by the time he fucking finishes wrestling.
So I want Alex to respond to that because I know what he's gonna say.
You mean the amount of baby lotion that he's beating his meat to? Jesus Christ. That's not even a joke no more.
No, but yo, it's so funny that I knew what you were gonna say.
Bro, you can smell the Jorgens in the air. Like, you can smell the baby lotion and baby powder in the air. Like, did you not, bro? Dave Meltzer beat his meat and he can't speak no more.
Yeah, but this is where we are with Dave. I'm sorry, but he's lost his credibility when it comes to judging modern wrestling. So, I'll still accept anything that he does in terms of historical work, but he can't judge modern wrestling. He can't. He's a mark. He wants to be accepted by the children. That's all it is.
He's a mark, and he's a mark to Will Ospreay. I mean, I know Will Ospreay is a great guy. I mean, is a great wrestler. You know, he's a phenomenal wrestler.
But for him to be rated that much greater than the rest of the field, no way.
No. I mean, he has to work. He definitely has to work hard for that. But like for him to have a potential like match and stuff or potential like good 5-star matches in WWE, it might be hard.
Yeah,
it might be hard. Not for Dave Meltzer, but it might be hard for like a real journalist.
I was look. It's just crazy for the simple fact that Dave Meltzer came from sitting in his room and crying about how good people should be to dick riding them so bad to the point that I swear I thought that he could be in a documentary for like a rape victim.
Damn.
Like, there should be nobody out there to dick ride that much as Dave Meltzer. Like there's no other person that's done this as long as he's had. So at this point right now, just the fact that he can see like all 3 of his little favorite group of people in one place. Oh yeah, he gonna rate them motherfucking high and talk shit about anybody else that ain't them there in the same place. Now let one of them just happen to go over to WWE and sign. Oh, he gonna dick ride the fuck out of WWE after that point too, and he gonna talk shit great about them, even though he hates them with a passion.
Yeah. And Jesus! Mercedes Monè is officially all elite and will save the women's division, just like Taya Valkyrie was supposed to save it. Just like Deonna Purrazzo was supposed to save it, and just like Saraya was supposed to save it. Because every wrestling website has written that same article every time there's a major free agent woman signing.
Here's my prediction. She's returning next year on WWE as Mercedes Monè.
In 3 years. Well, again, she's got to punch somebody.
She's got to punch somebody.
Multiple times and have a lawsuit and to actually get fired.
That's why I don't look at that contract. I'm like, you know what? They're gonna punch somebody. They're gonna piss somebody off.
Because you've got to do it the
She's
CM
gonna
Punk
piss
way.
somebody off.
You got to do it the CM Punk way, not the Andrade way. You can't punch one person. You got to punch multiple people.
Because you can't tell
man,
me.
But it's right. Punch Tony Khan in the face and then tell him he can't get none of your blow. He'll probably.
Because you can't tell me though that Mercedes Monè is better than most of the women in the locker room. You can't tell me that.
I can't tell you that she's better. I can't tell you she can out wrestle half of them. But just her appearance is kind of better than majority of their roster.
Yeah, just for appearance. But once
yes.
that, you know.
Yes, Calvin. It was also said about Serena Deeb. She was also supposed to save the women's division.
Supposed to save everybody that they brought was supposed
As
to
I
save
said,
it.
every major female free agent signing has been supposedly saving the women's division and is still the biggest joke in AEW of all the jokes that exist in AEW.
It's a meme, bro.
AEW.
It's a meme now, bro.
The original woman supposed to say the women's division is not even seen on television right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Now, does anybody know allegedly how much money Sasha Banks is making?
Nowhere near what she was probably making in WWE. Probably a little bit more.
Maybe a little bit. Do I have to guess?
I would love for both of you to guess. Put a number on it.
It's for like what? Oh, how many years she got? Did she
3
sign
mil?
for?
She signed
3.5
for
mil?
she signed for 3 years.
3.5 mil?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a guess.
I'm going with close to like 5 mil.
Double
even out
it.
them 3 years.
Double
10
it.
mil?
Allegedly, Mercedes Monè AEW contract is for over $10 million a year for the next 3 years with an opt-out after the second year.
Wow, she got overhyped.
She is being paid higher than Roman Reigns, John Cena, and Randy Orton.
She got overhyped. Either that Tony Khan is a mark.
Again, it's a private company. We'll never know what her actual contract is. Maybe it's $10 million for total for the contract, which I believe. That.
Since it's $10 million for the whole contract.
I believe that, but not $10 million a year. Maybe somebody fucked up the
can't be a
way
year.
they wrote it.
It can't be a year.
For her to get paid 10, that's insane. She's making more than Moxley and Jericho combined.
I would not wrestle the next year. I would just try promos and shit, and that's it. I would do Roman Reigns shit.
Moxley and Jericho, the highest two paid wrestlers on that roster. She's making more than them combined. That is insane.
That is overhyped.
And no wonder Triple H said goodbye.
Yeah. That is overhyped.
And people are always saying, "Oh, she's asking for too much money." If this is what she was asking for, fuck yes. But again, if this is the actual number, fuck yes, it's wild.
But Tony Khan paid it.
Hey, look. I don't think Triple H said, "Yeah, go ahead and do what you want to do." I think Triple H said, "Ha, send over there and see how mad Tony Khan get when she try to ask for the price she want."
Now, is she worth the price of admission?
Nope.
Here are statistics everybody can look up on the internet without even trying. Go to YouTube. Okay. Mercedes Monè debut on YouTube in the first 12 hours had 8 million views. CM Punk's AEW debut, not even WWE, we're going to do his AEW debut.
Okay.
46 million views. Adam Copeland, AEW debut, 27 million views. So that's a fourth of Adam Copeland, and that is an eighth of CM Punk.
What was CM Punk's net worth at the time?
His contract?
Yeah, from AEW.
I believe he was like 2.5 to 3 million, I believe. Somewhere in that neighborhood.
You see, this doesn't make sense.
That's why I'm hoping whoever wrote that article fucked the number up, and it's 3 to 5. It's 3 years for a total of 10 million.
Because I'm gonna tell you right away, though. This is not gonna work out.
Oh yeah, we did the Matt Hardy already.
Yeah, we did. But yeah, I'm gonna tell you, this is not gonna work out. This is not gonna work out even after a year.
Yeah, so
Like,
I'm really hoping whoever wrote that article fucked up the numbers.
yeah, I hope it is
that's
that.
insane.
I hope it's a typo. I hope it was just 1 million or something, because that's insane for real.
Because I haven't found another number in any other article. So that's all I can go off of right now. I feel like whoever else has written articles took that one article and just ran with it.
Yeah, Monet doesn't. I'm not saying she don't deserve that. It's just like.
No, she doesn't.
Okay, she doesn't. Yeah, let me not lie. She doesn't deserve that.
Like, oh, be nice. No, she doesn't.
Yeah, because my nice side was coming out. She really doesn't.
Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, John Cena, The Rock, and that's about the list. Anybody else in double digits? I can't think of it.
That.
I can't think of anybody
Especially
else that
the
deserves
bumps
double
she
digits.
takes. Especially the bumps she takes, bro. Like, she takes some weird ass bumps, bro. Like, she takes, back in her WWE days, I saw her take the weirdest bumps.
Yeah.
It's just like, it was stupid. She could injure herself. Like, I'm surprised she ain't injury prone, bro.
All right. Now let's go back to Tony Khan and his stupid math.
You fucking mark!
Well, actually, this is Dave Meltzer. This is an article written by Dave Meltzer.
Okay.
He was arguing with people, as usually he always does, saying that AEW is a dying company. And he decided to point out that AEW has grown with their pay-per-view buys every year they've been in existence. However, every year they've been in existence, they've had more pay-per-views, thus having more pay-per-view buys. But if you do math and figure out the average number of viewers per pay-per-view, it hasn't exactly grown. So in 2019, you had 258,000 buys across 3 shows, which is an average of 86,000 buyers per pay-per-view. And we'll use 2021 since that was a bigger number. 620,000 across 4 shows. That's 155,000. Okay, growth. We'll go to 2023. 1.1 million divided across 8 shows. That's 137,000 buyers.
Yep.
You dropped 22,000 viewers across from 2021 to 2023. It's not dying, but you didn't grow your audience.
No. Believe me, the Edge segment, if you saw the front of that scene.
And for shits and gills, I'm going to do 2022. So 755,000 divided by 5. That is 141. You're right in the middle. So you dropped from 2021 to 2022 to 2023. You dropped about 10 million each year.
Some WWE could make easily.
And now, okay, so far in 2024, you had 1 pay-per-view for 175,000 buys. Okay, what's going to happen the rest of the year? And allegedly, they're going to 9 pay-per-views this year. Now, 9 pay-per-views at $50 a pop is your audience, that hardcore audience, that 800,000 that watch you every week, are they going to shell out $50 9 times? Now, mind you, again, so you're only getting what? Again, you're only getting about 140, 130,000 buys. That is a 1/7 of the people that watch your TV show. Is that 1/7 going to shell out that same money 9 times?
I don't think so.
Exactly.
That's $450 for the whole year.
WWE Network, everything WWE's ever made for $120 a year. Not just the pay-per-view, everything they've ever made for $120 a year. Not just the pay-per-views, everything they've ever made.
And how many pay-per-views they have? Or how many, everything they've ever made? Shit, $120?
You can get the commercial free for $5.
True.
I pay for commercial free, so I pay $10.
For 12 months, I mean, that's $60. I mean, if you do the cheap way.
Yeah, if you
just buy pay-per-views alone.
If you decide to get the standard version of Peacock and watch commercials, that's $5 a month. which is $60 a year.
$60 a year, yeah. And you get to watch the pay-per-views, the past Raw podcast broadcasts.
Literally, the only difference is commercials, and if you decide to watch local programming, you don't get access to everything with local programming. That's literally the only difference, which doesn't affect WWE because they're not considered local programming.
Yeah.
I'm about to say local programming. Ew.
Ew.
Who watches local programming anymore?
I also want to thank everybody. 31 views today, man. Like, awesome. This is awesome. We're growing this as much as we can grow. Thank you for being with us.
They're here for Pharaoh.
Yeah, they're definitely here for Pharaoh.
They're here for Pharaoh. Because Pharaoh's not taking this shit anymore.
No, he's not.
He's not catching strays anymore.
Called The Rock a cat.
You called him a pussy.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I like how you said it.
So, something I said from the beginning about Tony Khan's stupid booking and the Triple Crown Continental whatever bullshit title Eddie Kingston has. All of a sudden, Eddie Kingston's defending individual belts. On Dynamite, he's going to defend against Okada. And then at Supercard, he's going to defend the Ring of Honor title against Mark Briscoe.
Those are two good opponents.
Already, the continuity makes no sense.
No sense.
No continuity. Just
put the match. Damn, bro.
Like I thought
Okada,
the new belt he had was a mixture of both of those belts together, like how they did with Roman.
That's what it was.
Defending different belts now.
So Okada comes in, last week?
It's not even about Okada.
No. I'm just saying. Okay. Let me finish.
Yeah.
So Okada comes in. What is it? About a week or two now?
He's been there for 2 weeks now. Yes.
2 weeks, and now he has a title shot.
For the Continental Championship, which is mid-card belt number 4.
47.
Yeah, whatever. Because you've got the TNT title, you got the international title, you got the FTW title, and then the Continental title.
What do you do to earn it?
Huh?
What do you do to earn this title match?
Sign a contract, yes.
That's it?
Yeah.
How does that make sense?
But wait. We have the ranking system back to prove everybody's worthy of their title shot.
Come on, man.
Anyway, moving on. At Triple Mania, we have Nick Nemeth versus Alberto El Patron.
What?
He's still wrestling?
He's still wrestling?
Yeah, he's not. he's in Mexico, so he can't go to jail. If he comes to the U.S., he's gonna go to jail. But as long as he's in Mexico, he's good. He's got warrants in the U.S., but he's straight in Mexico.
Well, at least it's in Mexico. Or it's in Montreal, actually. It's in Canada.
Yeah, the last match they had was at Money in the Bank 2013, 2014.
Yeah, that's around the time that Dolph Ziggler cashed in the Money in the Bank and the crowd went berserk.
Yeah, word. That
was
was the best night.
Yeah.
That was after the 29.
Yeah, because he cashed in that Raw.
In Jersey, by the way.
Yeah, and then they also had a match at Payback, which is the background picture.
Yeah.
Dolph Ziggler won that match, and then he lost the belt back to Del Rio at Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
Had a man cashing Money in the Bank to win it for the place to go berserk because they wanted him to win it to losing it.
That's why as New Jerseyans, bro, we go wild for shit like this.
To having Nick Nemeth wrestle everywhere else but the place he wrestled at the longest.
Yeah.
Great times.
It's really, it's interesting times. Very interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel bad. Because I don't.
All right. So let's get.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Ultra Fantasy Booking, now that Alex is on the horn. Last week was a episode of Dragon Force, and our results are. Hold on, I'm scrolling. Oh, is it still live? Yeah, I posted late last night. Fuck, it's still live, isn't it?
Yeah, it's still live, right?
Or is it in that weird point?
Result?
Yeah, the results. I hate when technology screws me.
At least you don't do it for free.
This is true.
But it's not live on my end. I just went to the page. I don't see it.
It's like stuck in limbo.
That just said, hey man, fuck that, end the show. How about that?
You know what? Maybe we'll do results next week, but we will book our pay-per-view for next week, which will be One Night Stand.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to kick off One Night Stand. This is a co-branded pay-per-view. The opening match will be all of the mid-card champions. It will be representing Dragon Force, Jon Moxley, the ECW TV champion, and Kevin Steen, teaming up with the Evolve Tag Team champions, the Lucha Bros, taking on Cody Rhodes, the WCW United States champion, and Bobby Lashley, the MLW Openweight champion, and Hobbs and Moose, the AEW Tag Team champions, inside of War Games.
War Games.
And then, what's your match for your show?
That's my show is going to be a simple match. It's going to be Dexter Lumis versus Jack Perry.
Ooh, Dexter Lumis and Jack Perry.
Jack Perry, that mark.
The scapegoat.
Yeah. More like a sacrificial bitch, but still.
Yeah.
And then representing Warzone, we're going to have Imperium taking on the team of MJF TR. We're getting that band back together.
Yeah.
And then next up, we're going to have an Elimination Chamber match. And then, so representing the Warzone side is going to be Logan Paul. It's going to be Jay White.
The Maverick.
And the Giant Paul White. And then from Dragon Force, it will be
Kane.
I thought in that Paul match you're gonna have Paul Heyman too, just come out, just because we have a lot of Pauls in there.
It's going to be Kane. It's going to be Dijakovic. And it's going to be Dominic Mysterio.
Hey, Dum.
Dominic. All right. And then our women's match. World of Stardom champion Britt Baker will take on TNA Women's Champion Beth Phoenix. And then our main event for the Ultraverse Championship. Current champion Drew McIntyre, who is also the WWF champion, will take on LA Knight. Yeah. Who is the IWGP Heavyweight Champion. And with the potential cash-in from Matt Cardona, who is the Mr. Money in the Bank. And that will be One Night Stand. And quickly, before we get out of here,
Yes.
outside the ropes, your favorite way to have your eggs cooked, fried hard, omelet, sunny side up, or scrambled.
Scrambled.
I was about to say, we talking about food. I think we talking about women. I'm going with scrambled.
Going scrambled. I always like my scrambled, man.
I used to be a scrambled guy, but IHOP fucked that up for me because if you ordered scrambled, you're getting liquid eggs. So now I always order a fried egg hard because you're guaranteed to get an actual egg.
That's true.
See, that's the thing. Once I figure out how the Big Country omelet was made, I've been buying eggs the rest of my whole life, making my own scrambled eggs. So I always go scrambled eggs no matter what.
Word.
Yeah, so now I'm leery of getting liquid eggs anywhere, whether it's a diner or a restaurant.
Yeah,
I'm just
I hate
leery
when
of
they
getting
do
liquid
that
eggs
shit.
now, so I always order egg fried hard. So that's my thing
That's
now.
the thing.
Fried
Like
hard.
I'll just mix it in, like scramble it. Fuck it. Like just so you don't get the
You
liquid.
can even chop it up once it's fried hard. So
That's true.
Hey,
All
look,
right.
I'm gonna tell you right now. If you go to Waffle House, you ain't gotta worry about that. You watching them do it right in front of you.
that's true. That's true. Well, we're out of here. I have been Darth Messiah, and you, sir. Good night, Jake Kidd.
Good night to all. And to all a good night.
Peace.
Peace.